All right, fellas. So I hate to break it to you, but most of your quote unquote friends are going to encourage degenerate behavior that really doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit you mentally, spiritually, especially physically. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm going to get right into it. First of all, this is Tarek Talks. I am Tarek. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. And I humbly appreciate you. So most of your friends are going to be, I hate to say this, but they are going to be a crab in a bucket type of deal, right? And I said most. Now you do have solid group of friends, okay? Now you do have friends that encourage you to do stuff that is productive. You feel me? Like me, I was lucky enough to be in the military, be in the Navy, had my Navy brothers. Shout out Dewan and my other boy Black. You feel me? They pushed me in the right direction to get myself in shape, get my stuff right, get my style right. They were like, bro, you looking real sloppy out here. You looking crazy in these streets. Like my boy Dewan would say, you feel you looking crazy in these streets, B. He's from the East Coast, so he would say shit like that. So, you know, I was lucky enough. But for the most part, most of you guys have friends that are trash. And I hate to say this. Let me tell you why they're trash though. Because they are going to encourage you to do everything under the sun except for what's healthy. Tell me what 19-year-old is encouraging another 19-year-old hit the gym, look out for his future, stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying for you guys to be just antisocial robots. That is not what I'm saying at all. Of course, go out there, have fun. You feel what I'm saying? Have your fun. You feel me? Go out there, explore your city, explore your town, and all that good shit. But be very careful of the company you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. No matter how much you are dedicated, because let me tell y'all something. Those short-term gratifications in your younger years are going to affect you in the long run. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning they're not even gonna help you in the long run. It's nothing, bro. Let me tell y'all something. If you sacrifice some of those little short-term gratifications, short-term pleasures, such as doing drugs, and you should never do harder. You should never do that at all, period. But you get what I mean. You know, drinking every single weekend or every single night, chasing broads, all that. If you cut out like 80%, 90% of that, keep it down to a minimum and just focus on building yourself up. By the time you're a little bit older, bro, it's gonna be no competition because you're gonna look at all your peers and they're going to, and I'm not saying this in a malicious way, but you look at all your peers, they're like 20, they're like 30 years old, looking like a 40-year-old dad already, right? They just look like they gave up on life. You feel me? They're wearing a fucking off-brand polo, a no-name polo shirt, and their stomach bulging out, right? They got like 3 kids. They're like 30 years old. You would think they're a grown-ass 45-year-old man, right? The way they be looking. They just look like they gave up on life. You feel what I'm saying? They just flabby as hell, just no kind of muscle definition, just be getting ran over by their old lady. Their old lady runs the show, so they're wearing a dress. The guy is wearing a dress in a relationship, and the female wearing the pants, and the dude just takes it because he knows good goddamn well that he's not gonna be able to get no other female besides her because he looks like a fat loser. You dig what I'm saying? I'm sorry to break it down to you, but those same dudes, they're going to be, let me tell you how this is going to be. In your younger years, they're going to be the popular guys, right? They're going to be the popular, all the girls want them. They just living life like it's golden. Living their life like it's golden. You dig what I'm saying? They just killing it. They doing their thing. Up until they get around 26, all right? That's when you kind of start 25, 26. That's when you see the dad bods start creeping in, right? That's when you see the alcoholism start creeping in. That's when you see the fucking 10 chicken wing a night, washing it down with a red soda, with some kind of fucking red colored soda, right? Purple drink type of shit. They wash it down with that. And then they have pizza for breakfast. Like, this is what you're gonna see. Those are the same guys that were making fun of you, right? For not smoking weed, for not doing drugs, for not getting B words, so to speak. Those are your same friends. Those are the same ones. We still talking about John, right? We're still talking about Brad. We're still talking about, all them dudes in high school and in school that was popular. We're still talking about them. This is their future. This is how they're gonna end up. They're gonna end up with a horrible dad bod, and they know good guy. They just gave up. They just gave up on life. They just settled for what it is and gave up on life. When in all actuality, if they were to give up all that short-term bullshit and actually have cared about themselves, actually cared about ascending higher than just smoking blunts, pounding down shots, doing lines, and getting broads, if they would have ascended over that, their later 20s and their early 30s would have been their golden years. But no, that's not what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna encourage you to do everything like I said, and that's why you have to cut a lot. Unfortunately, like I said, don't be an antisocial weirdo, right? Don't be on some damn school pop type of deal, right? I'm not gonna say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. A school assault type of looking dude, right? I'm not telling you to be like that on some Columbine type of shit. What I am saying is, if you have to be an outcast while you're doing your thing, trying to get yourself right as a young man, then hey, look, you're gonna have to cut your friends off, right? You're gonna have to, or cut out all that bullshit to a bare minimum. Because I'm telling you, if you save if you work on yourself younger, by the time you reach an older age, bro, you're gonna be solid as hell, right? You're not gonna be looking like you got dragged through the ringer like a lot of these guys. Cause let's just be honest, bro. A lot of these guys, I promise to God, they be my age. They were like 30, 31, and they look light years older. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the F happened to you? That was the side note, that was the realest 50 Cent line I have ever heard. That line stuck with me forever. You know why? Because I've seen it in person. Like, dog, these same friends in high school, these same friends in grade school are going to bring you down with them. It's called a crab in a bucket mentality. You guys know what a crab in a bucket mentality is. It's a cliche saying, but cliches are very true. That's why they stuck around for the longest, because it's true. They're going to make fun of you if you try to. I'm gonna tell y'all something, fellas. It's better to not, especially the younger you are. Pardon me. The younger you are, don't tell your homeboys, so-called, your aspirations or your dreams, because they're gonna start making fun of you. They're going to start trying to bring you down. Bro, I remember when I told some of my friends that I started working out and stuff like that. They started making fun, like, oh, who you trying to get swole? Look at him, Mr. Buff. Like, they would say it in a joking way, like, oh, he's buff over here. We can't say nothing to him. He's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, throwing little jabs. I had to cut them off, bro. I had to cut them the fuck off. Cause how are you gonna make fun of me for trying to get better, right? Eating, that's another huge one. While they're pounding down a whole pizza pie, all right? On my Mario shit. It's a me, Mario, a whole pizza pie. You know that he didn't say that shit, but I can imagine him saying that. I can imagine Mario saying pizza pie. You feel me? They pounding out a whole pepperoni pizza, and I'm over here trying to. I'm not saying I eat clean all the time, fellas. I do enjoy my pizzas and my little soup with my donuts. That's my little cheat meal every now and then. You dig? But they would be eating that shit like every single day. And when I would be, because you got to sacrifice, fellas. Let me tell you something. You have to go out you have to go weeks without drinking. You got to go weeks eating healthy for the most part, right? And these dudes, they will make fun of you for trying to eat healthy. You feel me? So get what I had to do. I had to cut them off. Had to cut them off like an umbilical cord, man. You gotta, hey, look, man, let me tell y'all something. You gotta cut that umbilical cord off and be free. You feel me? Because you gotta cut them chains off. Because let me tell you something. Your friends are like a chain gang. You guys know when prisoners are outside doing community service, all of them is chained up. all of them are losers, all chained up together, right? This is your friends. And in order for you to excel, to soar, you got to cut them chains off, man. You got to cut those shackles off. Because your friend, a lot of your friends, the ones that are negative, the ones that always discourage you from doing better, those are chains, bro. Those are the real balling chains. They call wives balling chains, which some of them is, right? Because some wives do prevent you from achieving your goal too, believe it or not, as fucked up as it sounds. Okay, that's another story for another day. But your friends are also ball and chains too. They're weighing you down. They don't want to see you do better. They're gonna throw shots at you. They're gonna start saying shit like, "Oh, you trying to be better? You think you better than us? Hey, we're all eating double stuffed cheeseburger, pizza wings, fucking casserole, whatever the hell, and you eating chicken breasts? Hell nah. He think he better than us." They're gonna start throwing shade. You have to let them go. A lot of these guys that you grow up with, man, and a lot of grown ass friends too. They're gonna do the same shit. When that's why I'm telling you guys, you have to sacrifice a lot of your friends. They're gonna see that you're not trying to participate in that type of activity. They're gonna keep pressuring you to do it. Okay, they're gonna keep pressuring you to do it. And you a grown ass man, so you don't let nobody pressure you, right? The best thing to do though is to detach yourself from that situation altogether. It's to not even be in the same room. You know what I'm talking about? If they can't understand that, then you don't need to be hanging out with them. There is nothing positive. It makes no sense, because I know I get some guys saying, "Oh, I don't let guys peer pressure me. I'm gonna do what I want." There's no sense in hanging out with them anyway, because everything they're doing is negative. So there's no sense trying to prove your manhood by hanging out with people that are doing drugs, that are partying every single night from Tuesday to Sunday. Like these, bro, I know, and females too. Females too. I know a lot of females that be doing this too. A lot of dudes be partying and drinking every single night. Like, how can you do that? Like, I just can't fathom it, bro. Like, how do you go to a bar every single night? You feel me? And when I say partying, it don't even gotta be like a hardcore in the club, like, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. I'm just saying going out to a bar and taking 5 shots and then washing it down with brewskis and washing it down with pizza every single night. Like, this is their life. Do y'all want to live like that, fellas? I'm telling y'all what, bro. Them same folk, when you see them further down the line and they look miserable, you like, damn, you know what? I felt bad. I felt like I was missing out on something. FOMO. Do you guys know what FOMO means? FOMO means fear of missing out, right? The fear of missing out is when you see, maybe, I'm gonna give you an example. When you go on IG, you click one of your homeboy's stories and he in a club, like, and you're like, dang, man, that would have been a fun ass night. Bro, I will tell you this. When you see yourself doing better in the future, looking good, feeling good, you'll be like, dang, you know what? I didn't miss out on shit. I didn't miss out on nothing. And this is what you gotta understand, fellas. You guys think you missing out on something. You are not missing. I'm gonna tell you that this is what you missing out on, all right? You are missing out on something, and I'm gonna tell you what you missing out on. You missing out riding all the way downtown, paying $20 for parking, paying another $20 to get in, right? While all the females get in free. You feel me? Then you gotta pay $80 more to get, because you're gonna be drinking the whole night. So that's another $80 off rip, right? Then it's gonna be a sausage fest in the club. If there is chicks in the club, them hoes look like Jabba the Hutt or Shrek, and they just look terrible, right? And all of these chicks getting hollered at because it's the best that they could do. Okay, then you're gonna leave a club, then you're gonna attempt to be driving, then you gotta drop all your drunk ass friends off or what have you. Then you're gonna sleep at 5 in the morning, then you're gonna wake up at 5 in the evening. Hungover, can't go to the gym, you didn't eat anything nutritious the whole day. That's what you missed out on. Does that sound like something that's fun? You feel me? And let's say you do smash a chick. Let's say you do happen to scoop up a shorty or something. This chick in these type of environments are gonna be low level, low vibrational, just hook up type of chicks. You're gonna put your thing in them, and it's gonna be 5 minutes of pleasure. Then you're waking up to the same BS the next day. Is this what you want to hang out with your friends for? Right? That's what you want to hang out with your friends for. Okay? That's what you're gonna miss out on. So a lot of your friends, there's another cliche saying that says you can't take everyone with you. You really can't, bro. And I hate to sound like I'm some fucking celebrity, like you can't take everybody with you when you hitting the big screens. You know, I'm not trying to sound like I'm fucking Tom Cruise or, you know, Chris Hemsworth or anything like that, right? But when you try to do better for yourself, you really just can't take most of your friends up there with you. And don't feel bad about it, because in the long run, they don't care about you. They don't care if they're trying to encourage you to do that type of bullshit. They really don't give a damn about you. Okay? If you when you grow up, you looking effed up, you got a dad bod, just like they don't care about you. They're gonna be like, oh well, that's he decided to do that. You're gonna be in the same fucked up boat as they is. Okay. Hope this video helped you guys. Let me know what you thought. Peace.